宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も
Yep.
They are. I might have to drop myself out of this.
Hello.
We can't see your face and reaction.
Yeah, no, I was just trying. That's why I don't normally do it, but I was like, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I'm streaming all of your cameras in my own camera.
Yeah, there's got to be a better solution. There's got to be a better solution.
Oh, he's got it. It's gonna cost a little bit of this. I think he's wanting to upgrade some stuff.
A little bit of salt?
No. Money?
A little bit of.
You had your hand the other way. Yeah. Yeah, you had your hand. This is what. Okay. I'm sorry.
Little medium rare steak.
Yeah.
Why are you biting?
Hey,
let me try.
Like, I know that I'm not. I know that I'm not the. My personality's. And my opinions are really strong, so I polarize a lot of people. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say I love well done steak. That's the only way to eat steak.
Agreed.
Interesting. That's all I have to say.
I think it's back in time.
Yep.
Do we go back? We went back in time?
Well, we're back on time.
Your mouth is moving when you talk.
Yeah. Hello there, everyone. Little minor tech thing happened literally as it was time to go to camera screen. So, you know how it is. We do have one more incoming soon.
Yeah. New challenger.
This episode is episode 40. 40 sessions. It's wild, huh?
Dang. And you've been there at all of them, right? Etma? You've been there for all of them?
Mm-hmm.
100% attendance.
So.
Well done. I think you're the only person with 100% attendance. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
Employee of the month.
Might not be able to happen without me. I don't know. I guess it could. A little sit-in.
Yeah.
It's a little sit-in DM day.
So, well, one day we all send you, or we just played without you. We just send you lists of all this magic gear we have.
By the way, this stuff just happened.
20. Yeah. We're all the nations we lead, the armies that are at our commands.
We killed 7 dragons.
3 legendary items.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd let you. You can watch the video, and then and then we send you to a subscription, like a link where you have to subscribe. It's behind a paywall, like the actual episode's behind a paywall.
Yeah. And I didn't say well done steak. Medium.
No, you said
well.
you. Oh yeah, I think they're talking about what I said. Well done steak. I said well done steak.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
they're talking. Yeah.
Depends on
It's
where it's
diabolical.
at, though.
It's if the meat is not gray, then it is raw and unhealthy.
I just
Do you eat sushi?
find
Do I eat sushi?
Yes.
I don't even know. Like, I'm confused. What were those are words, but I don't know what they mean. Sushi?
do you know if the place
Is it a General Mills product?
cooks a little under, then I'll just go ahead and order it a little like one up from my normal order.
I truly I eat rare. I'm a rare guy. I get medium rare because I have never been to a place where to get steak where I trust the back of the house to feed me that. But yeah, I do eat sushi. Life. There's a great sushi restaurant in the city I live in, and we had some just recently. It was great.
I eat poultry usually.
Sushi poultry?
No,
That's a new
poultry.
one
I
to me.
don't really eat steak.
I saw a great meme of this. Somebody it's like, oh my
Hi,
god,
legend.
medium rare chicken. Why has nobody
Hello.
told me about this? What's up, legend?
I mean,
Yeah,
there
I
are
do
parts of
now.
Japan that eat raw chicken, so
You don't do that.
Yeah, you should
do
not
that.
eat raw chicken.
You should not.
No,
Yeah,
totally
you
do
should
it.
not
It's
eat raw
fine.
chicken. You should not eat raw chicken. The
Make
food
sure
board,
your internal temperature is above
Green check.
165 degrees.
and it won't be pink anymore if that's the
Yes.
case. It won't
No,
be raw
'cause you-
anymore if that's the case.
You eat it, and then it gets into your stomach, and then your stomach
Oh,
eats it up.
you mean you're talking about
Yes.
your human body is
Correct.
internal temperature is 165
Correct.
degrees. Oh, okay. Why did I get that the first time? How silly of
That's
me.
okay.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
not make that connection.
Have a
Wow, my
mistake,
bad.
have a mistake.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And
I
you do
do-
that by you do what?
Internal combustion.
Spontaneous combustion.
No, internal.
Okay, so if you happen to find yourself spontaneously combusting, that's the time you get. These are your last moments in your life, and you could safely consume raw chicken. Then
Apparently, nobody's seen Fire Force. That's fine.
I
Thank
absolutely
you.
have spontaneous human combustion. Absolutely.
Yeah, I meant like
Season
you could be like
three?
Is anyone
Third
are you caught up?
generation.
Are you caught up?
No. I think I'm on
All
season
of
2.
it is Season
It
3.
was so good. This last episode was so good.
Oh my god.
No, not caught up yet.
dude,
Arthur-
she's freaking
Arthur
out
went
about
ham.
it, dude. Your daughter's
All right, no
freaking out about
spoilers,
Fire Force.
or I'll
She's like,
leave.
Oh my god.
All right, so a
You'll
little
leave for
recap.
spoilers?
I guess really all there is to it is someone tried to open the book.
No, who did that? That's crazy.
And that someone is Woo.
Couldn't have been. He's too smart for that.
You guys are really not leaving a lot of room for Bao to do stupid stuff, right? Just so you know, like I would like to do stupid stuff sometimes, but when everybody
You did
takes the turn-
plenty. It's our turn.
What? I swam to the bottom of the ocean to fight
with
a bunch of
Leon
giants.
Yen.
Oh god. You're right. Okay. Fair.
You'll get a turn again. Don't worry. Just we're all taking turns. It's a turn thing. Turn
Yeah.
based.
The Leon Yen was wild, brother. She was wild.
Might have to. I think I gotta drop Twitch.
That's why I think that's why they let her die, though.
Nobody let her die, if I remember correctly.
I already feel bad. Don't be putting me. Don't be putting that on me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure almost every single person in that fight had the ability to heal her, and then just everybody was like, "Well, I could, but I'll attack instead." and I just laid at their feet. And
Roll the
died.
clips. We have it on Twitch or YouTube. Roll it.
Yeah. Roll the clips.
I haven't made that. I've thought about going back and making the montage. I'm like, I can't do that to myself.
Make a little religion of the onion. Oh, that's sad.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Post it on the
There
YouTube.
goes my hero.
No,
Read
it's
that
in the
video like
arms
Arms
of.
of an angel.
And it's just like
Away from here.
If you
The
or your party
graphic
members
is-
have ever suffered from, party defeat,
from murder. If you or a loved one has suffered from murder hoboness at the hands of your party, please dial.
For
And
only
it's just a lay
37
onion and,
cents a day, you can save.
you can
innocent
sponsor
party
Lee
member.
Onion.
Yeah,
There's Lee
you
Onions
could
all over the
sponsor
world.
You could sponsor a murder hobo's local cleric, which they're about to kill you too. Our cleric, by the way. Like, what are they?
Speaking of that,
the
in
Lee Onion is
the-
a tale of it's a cautionary. It's a cautionary tale.
woo is, what would be the right term? Aggressively, vigorously? No, not vigorously.
I
Probably
like
more
vigorously.
vigorously
Violently?
trying to convert
Adamantly.
adamantly all of them, all of the words at once,
With
trying to
violence?
convert his party members to Etma. And yeah, with
That's on the
force.
World War
Yeah. And yeah, his party, fighting back. He gets downed once, gets healed. Or, well, first, Israfil tries to, once he gets downed, Israfil tries to do a ritual? Ceremony. Yeah, ceremony. Tries to ceremony for atonement to see if it'll, maybe his alignment changed.
I think that's where. Did I wake up from that? I don't remember.
You did. So after the ceremony, they healed you to see if you were better, and you gave a little stretch. You're like, oh, let's go again, and you Eldritch blasted Israfil into the air above you.
I feel forgiven of my transgressions.
There was some during that. There was some conversations between like Adder and Faye, or I think when Faye showed up, and Kirameki and stuff as well, about the book. And Adder talked about his vision about his grandfather and how he saw a little more in depth compared to like the first time. Basically, he saw an like almost exact replica of the vision he saw back at the hideout, but this time he got a closer look at the silhouette of the person that killed his grandpa. And
that silhouette, what features did it reveal?
it was another grayish blue Yanti in the same fighting attire as the Way of the Serpent. Cobra hood, rattlesnake hair.
Betrayal.
Maybe.
Well, not rival. Not rival. Betrayal. That's what that insinuates, right? And hold on, lead storyteller. Doesn't whenever you make the guy who killed the person a mystery, and then you reveal that they're wearing emblems of the same house, like they're part of the same group, doesn't that insinuate betrayal?
Oh, yeah. Could be more to the story, though.
Oh, because you said maybe, and I was like, hold on, I'm missing.
It could be
that.
betrayal, or it could be like a disguise. Who knows?
Well, but we wouldn't. I mean, it could be all in our imaginations, and we're just having a conversation, playing pretend. But it's not.
True.
It's really Adder's grandpa was betrayed.
By whom, though? Till next time. That's the end of the episode. No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody who was stronger than him. I'll tell you that. Somebody who was better than him, or else he wouldn't be dead now, would he? You guys
Too,
oh,
too soon.
is Adder's grandpa the good guy in the story? My bad.
Maybe not. Adder,
Maybe.
that's subjective, right? The Adder is the good guy, right?
That's true.
Maybe not to the other person. But
The guy who killed them? Yeah, probably not. No.
essentially, Wu's back at it on a war path to convert people to Etma.
Wu's on one again.
Bay, you entered the room like right at the end of this ceremony, and you see Wu just like open up his palm under Israfil's chest as he's leaning over him and blast him up into the air.
Hey, Wu, if you survive, can you alley-oop somebody to a bow at some point with that? You know, like underhanding the pitch to me.
Hog.
What do you do? What do you do?
It's gone again.
Quit doing that.
I didn't do nothing. I just opened it.
Technical difficulties.
Like some of my spells were missing.
They keep disappearing.
Cue elevator music.
Could I ask? Yeah, well, I was about to say cue music. Could I ask for a favor, maybe something to help me out as an audience member, since my character's not there? So could I get some music that sets the tone for this encounter?
Mm-hmm. I'm just have
Heck
other
yeah.
windows open and can't do it at this
Got you.
at this moment.
I hear you. I would.
So
I know.
that's what I was.
So I know how to feel about what's going on.
That's what I was like doing, and then I had to.
Oh, nice.
Import.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have two of them somehow.
All right, cool.
Old school PlayStation graphics, Final Fantasy 7 or 8 battle music. Go to YouTube, search that, play that.
We just can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, so I used to use a bunch of like video game, like dungeon and battle music, and we can't use those anymore.
Yeah, I know.
They get striked all the time.
I told people to go to YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to remember. They were telling me Israfil and Adder was kind of filling me in, right? At the
During
end.
the ceremony, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, and I see that Wu is kind of flipping out, I guess you could say.
I'll say I look completely normal. I just am laser focused on converting my best friend.
So, well, first of all, I'm gonna move in.
You guys became best friends really fast.
I'm going to move in.
We're the same race.
Closer. Did Karameki leave, or is he still there?
Still there for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of has to
be. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So there's 20 feet, and then I'm going to oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna cast sleep on.
Just remember, sleep is an AoE. It's a big area.
It's 5. Go to sleep. It says 5. Right? Yeah, it's just a 5-foot sphere.
Is it
right?
5? I thought it was like 20.
No.
5-foot radius, so 10 feet in diameter.
10 feet
Oh,
in diameter.
okay. So I can place it though, right?
It will, if you center it on Wu, it'll hit you, Kirameki, Adder, and Israfil.
It'll hit everyone, yeah.
Oh crap. Well, I don't want to do that then.
And the way it targets is sleep is weird. Whoever has the least amount of hit points gets affected first.
Well.
So it's hard to shoot, yeah.
Well, I think Wu doesn't have very many, does he?
Maybe.
I think
you don't know that.
Based on everything you've seen, what you were filled in with, that would be a very easy assumption. I wouldn't even.
Does he look like he's had the shit kicked out of him? He's like a black eye and his lips split?
What if I did the cone?
You literally prestidigitation blood off of him earlier.
Yeah, so, I did.
Yeah, like
I cleaned him up.
He got beat up a bit.
So, but what if I did it out this way, like where it got Karameki, Wu, and these 2 blocks out this way? Like, what if I casted it outward?
So you could center it here,
and
then it would hit Karameki, Wu, the block.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is it centered on a target or target location?
It's that location, I'm fairly sure.
It says each creature of your choice in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. No, put everyone to sleep. It's fine.
The range of the spell isn't 5 feet, by the way, so you technically wouldn't have ever had to move, just for future reference.
Okay.
Yeah. So you choose a place, Mamo. So you're gonna choose a place on the map within, was it 60 feet maybe of you or something? And then from that spot, a big orb that is 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, big orb, that's the affected area. So you could kind of manipulate it to only touch one person or something, maybe.
Right there.
If you're careful.
We say it could.
Each creature of your choice, so even if she did center it on.
Oh, it's of your choice?
Yeah, I did say that.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
She can literally
I didn't know that.
No one listens to Wu.
Nope. Wu doesn't even listen to Wu. What do you mean?
So Wu and Karameki has to do a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
You want Karameki to make it?
Well, he's
you don't have to choose him.
He's being violent. He's being violent.
No. Well, Karameki,
she sees him being violent. She's like,
no.
She's putting them both in the corner. She's putting them both in the corner right now. She's not asking who started it, what happened. She says you're both in the corner. Okay.
You've been my buddy, but you're out of control. So.
There it is.
I cast you asleep. And you are asleep. Woo!
Did you want Karameki making it too?
Not really. I was just out to put Wu to sleep.
I can't believe you guys talked. I can't believe you guys talked her out of that. She was putting Karameki to sleep because he was fighting.
He was the easier target. I could have did Israfil, but Israfil is on our side though. He's trying to get him to chill out as well.
All right. So, Israfil, as you well, give me a dex actually for funsies.
Okie dokie.
Or an acrobat. Give me an acrobatics.
Cartwheels with
so you just got knocked 10 feet in the air. Ooh. It's like you're like straight up to the air and you just like belly flop in the square onto the ground.
He keeps bending at the waist and wiggling his arms, but no, it's not changing his position in the air.
And as you look, get up on a knee and you're sword out, furious, and you see Faye dash in, and her book flies open in front of her, and she weaves some signs, and you see this powder. Magical dust sprinkle on Wu as he collapses over.
Wow, we're romantic.
Sleep now, my friend.
Sleep now.
Those are really good somatic or verbal components, by the way. Mamos. Sleep now, my friend. super wizard stuff right there.
Right?
It's like you got your beard just grew an inch.
Your wizard hat got a little more pointy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. An extra star appears on it. Bling.
I'll say I'll be taking the readied action. If Wu gets up to attack, I will attack.
So that would look like you just holding your sword. Yeah, like pointed at his neck, right? Yeah, that's the ready action to attack somebody who's getting up, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, just have it on him.
Waiting. Sorry, I put a snack in my mouth right when I wanted to talk.
It's okay.
Then I guess I'm not going to do anything else besides just kind of talk with Adder and Israfil on what the plan is next.
How often do I roll to wake up?
Don't.
Oh. He gets one more save. If he fails a second save, he goes unconscious.
Sorry, Woo.
I apologize. You're good.
This is a new version of sleep, so this is
Yeah.
more version of sleep.
That's why, yeah. That was when you guys said you get to choose them now.
Yeah.
I mean, you technically have 6 seconds, so.
Yeah, but that's like 20 minutes in real life time, so.
in combat, we're not in a combat order, so I mean, them sparking up a conversation is 6 seconds, right? So, make another one real quick.
Did.
Oh,
there's a nat one, baby.
Sleep. You're sleeping.
Atmos glory will. It never let something like I'm the chosen. I'm ever Atmos will make me ever be.
Yeah. He's over there mumbling Atmos stuff.
Yeah. If we could find a good one-liner about how Etma would never let him pass out, that would be, I think, that's the bit.
In the 6 seconds, as Israfil impacts the floor, Bow, you're in a room below. As a thud hits your ceiling, dust from the boards above trickles down on your nose, and achoo! And you're awake and startled by the commotion above, which the room above you is your friends.
Okay.
What do you do?
So just the one thud, and then dust. I'll pull out like some hair, pull out a hair out of my mouth and from the dust. I'll just look around, kind of. Are there any more thuds, or do I hear anything?
I mean, you'd hear like the creaking of a full plate person, getting up, and like
walking
you'd
around.
Hear the movements from them, and they sound like a quick pace. But
could I? Is it so? If the sounds that I'm hearing are not immediately recognizable, I did just wake up, so that's understandable. Being confused. I'll try to recognize what the sounds might mean. You know, like if you hear
it's definitely loud enough and like it was like loud enough to, I would say to maybe worry you that something is happening in your friend's room up above.
Well, I'll let me. Can I make an insight? So, like, if you hear a creak in your house, right, that sounds weird, and then you hear another creak, and it's like,
well, this
and
is like
then
a
faucet come on, and
250
glass of water.
250 pounds slamming from a 10-foot drop. It wasn't just a creak in the board.
That's what woke me up. And then I hear people getting up. I'll listen to. Can I make an insight check on the noises to just concern me? Like, basically, I'm trying to figure out what part I woke up at. Just hear it, you know. Do the noises sound like people fighting, or do they just sound like people not, you know? Oh, I guess I say, can I make an insight check? But rather, I meant I would like to insight them.
It sounded like someone was just suplexed off the top ropes at the Mountain Village Wrestling Festival.
Sounded like a big slam, right? Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. But okay. And then so that's what woke me up. And then what do the rest of the noises sound like from this point? As I'm like I'm not gonna, you know, rage and turn into a giant, explode through the floor. I don't.
No, right.
Yeah. So the rest of the sounds, they sound concerning in any way?
I mean, I'm trying to think of what it would sound like for someone in full plate to like do a burpee back into a readied position. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you hear a very rapid commotion of like, basically my armor. And
you getting up, and then it stops entirely, right?
Yeah.
And it's just everybody standing around is all?
At the second,
yeah.
Yeah.
Song quit.
I went to sleep, duh. Wasn't as it's not as exciting anymore.
I'll like the I will I'll like on the roof or on the with my hand. And I'll just through the floor.
I'll stomp 3 times, kind of hearing them muffled.
3 times?
The knock and response, you know, you go dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
And then you go dun dun.
This is yes. I hear 3 stomps. Okay.
Everybody else crisscross.
Is everything okay? Hello. And for you guys. Oh. Can you guys hear me muffled, or is it taking it away?
No, we can hear it.
No, we can hear it.
You can hear it? Okay. Okay, cool. Yay! Acting is fun.
Oh, okay. I guess I could have healed you again now that I'm looking.
I'll do the 3 back.
At this point?
That's the real question.
I wouldn't.
How long is the duration on sleep?
Until someone wakes me up, or I take damage.
Like wake up naturally, yeah.
I doesn't even say wake
it's
up
not
naturally.
Sleeping Beauty. There's gotta be a duration. There's gotta be a duration.
Nope. It says the spell ends on a target if it takes damage, or duration is 1 minute. There you go.
Bingo bongo.
So,
okay.
It sounds like it's been a minute. They've been talking. I'm waking up.
Yeah. I'll wait for a minute then, because it doesn't like he stomped 3 times and I banged back 3 times, but it's nothing's.
There you go.
I'll just kind of wait. I'll just wait. I'll lay back down though. I'll lay back down.
D&D
and
Beyond.
I'll just kind of just listen while I'm going to sleep. Like, well, I'm lay back down, go to sleep. But then, it doesn't sound like there's a big fight or anything. They didn't, nobody's yelling back, or no yelling, or no clashing of metal, or.
I mean, I feel like Eldritch Blast
It's not concerning.
would be loud.
Yeah, it just didn't. That wasn't what woke him.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So Val's gonna, and then I'll and I'll reach over. What room am I? I'm in a room of a. Where are we at right now?
In the inn again.
Yeah.
We're in the inn.
In the village, yeah.
Okay. And okay, so
In Rivertown.
Yeah, Rivertown.
okay. So I'm sleeping in a bed, right? If I'm right, is there furniture in here, like a nightstand or?
Yours has a chest at the foot of the bed, and like a small what's the dresser with the 2 open doors, like a little odd closet thing.
Chifforobe?
Yeah.
Armoire?
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe?
I don't know.
wardrobe.
Armoire is a chifforobe. Did you make that up? Is that
No.
French?
No.
Bless
yeah,
you.
No. It's
No.
true.
No.
It's a thing.
Never heard of it.
Get educated, legend.
I'm working on it. Literally in college. I have assignments I have to do later.
So I don't know. I'll lean forward and open up that chest of drawers, or not the chest at the foot of bed, and I'll grab like a chicken leg out, and I'll lay back down and I'll eat it. And I'll set the bone on the floor by the bed, and I'll just lay back down and go to sleep. And if something happens, if it sounds like, I don't know, just sound like I yelled, they didn't say anything, I stomped back. I mean,
Okay. Back up top.
You said it was like kind of confusing, but not immediately concerning. So, right.
I didn't say it
I know what a
wasn't
fight
immediately
sounds like.
concerning. I said it sounds like
Well, you
someone
won't-
got suplexed off
Got
the
it,
top,
and got up.
like there's some kind of
Yeah.
fight. Yeah, you know.
But you never, not until just now did you say some kind of fight, sir.
Okay, I
was
just
listening.
I
was
would
listening.
take a suplex from a top rope, a fight.
Sound like
That's just-
somebody. Sound like Israfil fell down onto the, and then got up, and then stomped on the floor 3 times. Is it?
Yeah,
That's what
where
I'm
were
saying.
we?
Like, yeah, I don't actually hear the noises, so that's what I was asking about the insight. Does it sound like fighting noises, or just sound like somebody fell down? So, or we do that all the time. Until I hear something that's concerning, I'll just go back to sleep for now and wait.
To be fair, you might not hear anything depending on
Yeah.
how this goes.
I mean,
Womp womp womp.
I could come. I could come up there and intervene, but
It's like
you guys got this.
Israfil could have healed me again, but
Oh man, that's got deja vu. We have a here's a flyer to the support group for yeah. You're with good people. People Israfil could have saved but didn't instead.
Just double checking some stats among the party.
Israfil is not moving a muscle until he knows that Wu is back to normal, by the way.
oh boy.
So Kirameki,
Um,
I just checked everyone's stats, and you guys have I believe, a single person. This is just funny, out of character thing. One person with a modifier in their wisdom.
Is it me? Am I the modifier, Jesus?
You don't have a modifier.
Oh.
But anyways, Sakir Meki.
Huh.
He puts the, he's like putting, like, this is happening, he puts the like book back in his like bag and crosses his arms. Trying to think. He wasn't present for Adder, but he goes, so how did we get Adder fixed?
I don't remember.
You really think taking him to the church would work again?
Well, I mean, it's the same book. Could be the same problem.
This Karameki talking?
Yep.
Someone needs to restrain him. I'm not moving if he's loose.
Let me check inventories.
Feels like it's been a minute. Just saying. 6 seconds is only important when it benefits you, DM.
So that part at the bottom, I have to try and make the scenes happen at the same simultaneously, But anyways,
for like what's what's happening with me.
Part of this conversation could have been happening while you're like shouting up, and then Mr. Phil stop. You know what I mean? I gotta.
You don't have
go
to.
back and forth. Well, I do. I don't think there's any way everyone would be completely silent and just waiting while you're shouting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whatever's the most fun. That's what we want.
So what I'm saying is this conversation is happening at that same time. But as Kirameki whips out a rope, you're laying there on your back, Wu, and your eyes open up.
Wu's not a morning person, so he's gonna be a little groggy. And he's not really gonna know what's going on just yet. He's gonna be like slow to rise and like slow to wake.
There's like a hands coming down with a rope. You'll need to make a opposing
strength.
What, acrobatics?
Oh,
acrobatics or athletics, yeah.
Well, I have more in acrobatics.
Hirameki has to make athletics, though, right?
Yeah.
Or is grapple both now?
Yeah,
my rolls are crap. Big old poop rolls tonight. What do you guys? What's? Stop it! Just convert already. You know it's true. Etma's the best ever.
Does he feel the cold steel of my
I accidentally had it on private. But I gotta screenshot this because it's funny.
Oh boy.
I'm sending it to Yuansu group chat.
He beat me by 1.
Oh dang.
Yeah, Kirameki quickly with his bursts of speed ties, like you're tied, you're like restrained to where your arms are stuck straight down like to your sides from like the shoulder all the way down to where it goes to where like only your fingers can move. Like you can't move your thumbs. You're like stuck like that.
Interesting.
He will stand you up. And now you'll be restrained.
I mean, Eldritch Blast doesn't say I have to move my arms or my fingers to cast it.
What are the?
Is it not a somatic component?
It is. It's a verbal and somatic. Yeah.
So, somatic is some sort of hand gesture.
I thought that was something else. Okay.
He could do his fingers together. Ooh.
Hey, top-down tabletop. Thanks for the raid.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Oh boy.
Heck yeah. Perfect.
What's up? Let's go. I was muted.
Welcome to Mortal Woes.
Welcome to the Woes.
We are currently streaming our Tales of Yuansu. We're on episode 40 right now. It's what we call it, a mashup of Dynasty Warriors, Demon Slayer, and Last Airbender. It's a part of our homebrew world. We have, what, 4 continents now? It's been kind of slowly built since like 2008. And welcome in. We appreciate it. Woo! You're stood up by Kirameki, face to face with Israfil. Strained / grappled. What,
I think you're muted, Woo.
Yep, sorry, I was typing it in with the clacky clack. Israfil, none of this would have happened if you had just accepted Etma into your heart.
Context,
look at me. I'm restrained right now. You look at me when I'm talking to you.
Shut up and walk outside.
How dare you? I am Etma's highest holy thing. I can't. Words are hard right now. Just pretend that was more fanciful.
Favorite. You just say favorite. I'm his favorite.
Everyone here deserves to be part of Etma. Etma wants nothing more than just the honor and glory of all of your lives, and to make sure that you guys live fulfilled lives. This is not necessary. Untie me right now.
Not gonna happen.
I mean, that was Kirameki.
Yep.
Just double checking.
Start walking or lose your head. As I lift my sword to your neck.
I don't think we need to do that.
I've had enough of these games.
Was gonna tilt his head back, try to
whatever
move the blade away from his neck. He's just gonna kind of like harumph. He's gonna let out a very heavy sigh and turn and start walking.
So where are we walking?
I don't know. He told me to walk out, so I'm just walking. And then while I'm walking, I'm just gonna start reciting random chapters from the Bible of Etma. Just start recanting the book of Etma. Yeah,
like you're like speaking like there is no honor and glory. The end of a sword, whether mine or another, shall lead all souls to the place where they belong. For this world is just a test.
But yeah, since Kirameki recommended going to the church, I'll be kind of at sword point, pushing him towards the church.
Hey, easy. I've bled enough, haven't I?
Should we? They open? Kirameki looks at Wu. Is the church open right now?
24-hour church, baby. No, I didn't say that.
Vegas, baby.
I don't know. Are you ready to accept Etma as your Lord and Savior and enter in for a holy pact as long as you can live for honor and glory?
You're Mickey say.
Probably just jump on his broom and fly away. Avoid. Are you asking me something personal about myself right now? Says
Oh,
nothing and just goes away. Yeah. No. How dare you? What made you think? What made you think? Yeah. What made you think you could ask me something like that?
I could be like he would also say things to just agree with someone to like move on with the conversation.
So he's agreeing that he will accept Etma.
It'd be more of like a, yeah, whatever. I'll think about it.
Well, I'll think about telling you then.
That sounds more like Kirameki.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you guys start walking towards making your way back down to the church.
I'm gonna walk with these
Me
guys.
too, and then I have to deal with this.
In the year before the dawn of time, the glorious Etma was birthed by an amazing engulf of a supernova. And for those of you that don't know what a supernova is, it's when a sun explodes. And in this supernova, I'm gonna do this the whole time, by the way.
All right, Bow. Give me a perception.
I mean, if all I hear is my friends leave a room and while Wu loudly professes the glories of Etma, I don't know that that's any different than normal.
Yeah,
I got
know.
you. I
just want to kind of see how much you hear.
It's like a lullaby, actually, to me. It's like yes, all is right with the world. Okay, everything's normal. All right, I got you on perception. How's about a 9?
Yeah, I'd say pretty much. I mean, you hear like multiple footsteps, and you hear Wu like from like the stairwell reciting passages of Etma.
This is
louder than normal.
Yes.
At least I hear footsteps
with it.
At least 2 people. I'm very sleepy. Maybe more. Definitely
and
not
this
one.
very continent he raised from his halberd underwater and pushed it above the sea.
Yes. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Pretty cool guy. Okay. Wait.
And from his lungs, he breathed fire into everyone's souls, which ignited a passion for everyone, including you, Israfil, whether you realize it or not.
Okay, so they're like, you said they're walking down the stairs or whatever, and it's like, so it's getting a little, like I can hear them. I'm below them, right? Okay. So layout of the building is what I'm thinking of. Is it like, they're walking down a set of stairs to like maybe a landing where my room would be or something before heading down again?
Yeah, kind of like a circle stairwells, but say you guys are like close enough to the edge where you can hear the conversation in the stairwell.
Yeah. But basically like kind of walking down where my rooms would be or whatever before heading farther down.
Right.
Where, okay. All right. Well, that sounds all normal. I'll roll over, but then I'll pull a piece of that chicken I had earlier out. Wait, maybe the kitchens are open. Surely. But as before they get like too far down the stairs, I'm gonna like run to the door because maybe they'll grab me something, real quick. He's very hungry. And I'll open the door. Hey. And I'll like peek out. Woo. It's Bill. Will you grab me from kitchen while you're down here? Great food, like some chicken maybe? Whatever they have. This is fine.
Who's gonna look at you and then he's gonna look down at his ropes, and then he's just gonna bust out one of the songs of the slain. There is a hall beyond the veil where the valiant gather in firelit feasts. They fell with sword in hand, and their names are carved in stone by the hand of the immortal. And then Woo's gonna lick your hand.
You're licking a gloved hand.
It's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet. Yeah, you lose.
Oh.
You lose.
Dang it! I have my blood on it too. Hopper.
Yeah. Okay, so like I can.
I don't have
So
church
you're like
music.
I can.
Here.
You're like, and it's like okay, you're being okay, and you're tied up.
We've got a
And-
situation now. He opened the book.
Adder goes. Well, he tried to open the book.
Bal's like kind of sleep eyes. You see an emotion come across Bal's face. This is so you were not going to the kitchens? Like maybe I thought.
By all means, if you're still hungry, go to the kitchen. I'm taking him to the church.
Is this not so this is please tell me this is fun contest like when we fight in bar. Yes? I'll look across all everybody's I guess solemn face. Yes, tell me, please. No. It's
See him
fun.
at the edge of my sword, tied up.
Yeah, this is just regular. This is not like, you know, this is just, anybody. Please tell Bale, your very good friend. This is just game, yes? And I could get chicken and go sleep in warm bed.
Oh, the church can't fix him.
Adder goes.
Sweet.
Remember how I wasn't myself for a few days?
Yes.
Remember when I thought I was you? That's
wait,
that's
you-
happening right
you-
now.
You think you were acting like me? Huh. Bal stops running back through all of those moments and like, yeah. Okay. So, with simple question. Okay, easy question. He is tied by rope because he is dangerous.
You see like scorch marks, like fresh scorch marks on Israfil's chest, like his breastplate, and he's got like
I don't wanna
scorch
assume
marks on his
anything.
face. There's some like blood like out of his eyes, and his hair is kind of burned. And,
Oh, he's got like a busted blood vessel.
Yeah.
Woo, that's a good one. That's these. You gotta watch
Um,
out. Woo's got a mean jab, brother. You walk into that thing.
I guess
You'll know
Wu technically looks pretty good because he was, prestidigitation.
Cleaned up
so
or
you
whatever.
don't
No,
see
he
that,
looks
but he's
awful. He looks like he's tied. He looks like he's tied up
Right.
and walking at
Other
sword
than
point to his
that,
execution
yeah.
by his friends. Yeah, and then he's like spitting blood and through like this like a gloved hand. Like he's being like his friend has restrained him, has him at sword point, and is preventing him from speaking. Please tell me this is game. No? So you have him restrained because he is dangerous?
Bao, all of our fights, have I ever tried to restrain you?
Yes, and always fail. It's very funny you think this. You could do this. But it's fun. It's fun, yes.
I've tried to grapple with you, but restrain you, I have not.
Well, have, and the sword is at his back because he, at any moment, would need to be stabbed by the sword.
If need be.
Yeah, it's kind of extreme.
This is
Says
what
Adder.
I'm asking. I'm looking at the other people who's not Israfil too. Like, so, and you are all allowing and following Israfil, and I don't know.
I tied him up.
Okay. May I? Is his words dangerous?
No, I'm just trying to keep him quiet while we have a conversation. He's being a lot.
You still hear the muffling sounds of like
Yeah. I
Wu's
think
voice in
maybe
his hand.
if may he speak on his? May I ask him question, or is this his fate is in your choices, and not his own actions or choices?
By all means, see if you can get him to speak of anything but Etna, and I'll uncover his mouth.
Each morn they rise, and the sound of battle is their hymn. Each night they dine, and the meat is rich with the honor of their deeds. Yet the wise know the glory of the slain fades. Unless, yes.
Cover him up.
Tell me, you are bound by your friends in that sword point. And you are, because you speak of Etma, because of your belief and how you speak, or why?
Yeah, you should join. Etma is amazing. Have you not heard the good word lately?
Yes, he's a very cool guy, by the way. Great warrior. I agree, he is great.
He's a god.
What I ask
he
is,
can give you everything.
What I ask is, this is true, I do not disagree. You are bound in that sword point. Is this good?
For Vision of the Last Battle, whatever the number is, 14. But the warriors of the Lamb shall overcome cloth not in steel, but in the light of the living one. Book 3, Parable 2:14.
Where are we taking him? Where are you taking him?
We're taking him to the church to see if they can cleanse him of whatever the hell has gotten into him from this book.
For the true hall of the brave is not built by spears, but by justice, mercy, and the fear of the Lord.
I'll put my hand back over his mouth.
Okay, thank you. These are okay, I understand. Please, Faye? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying tape.
Oh, tape. No. Okay. Can you not stab him? Can nobody hurt each other for maybe long enough for Bao to put on his shirt and my pants? Also, Bao's just like hanging out. Bao's only been halfway out the door this whole time. You know, like bare shoulder, bare chest. And he hasn't approached you guys at all. He's hanging. But you could tell his hips, he's keeping his hips as far in the room as he can. They maybe put on, and I can come outside. Yes?
And meet us out front.
No, do not move. Please, for me, please, do not move. Just stay here 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Not stab each other. Huh?
I make no promises. If he tries something, I will defend myself.
Hey, Wu. Wu, please, as I get dressed, regale me with the parables of Etma the Brave and his first battle. It brings me joy. Would you do this for me?
I'll uncover.
Each morn they rise, and the sound of battle is their hymn. Each night they dine, and the meat is rich with the honor of the deeds.
That should work. I like look at life. See, it's very easy. And I'll go in, and as I'll listen to Wu singing about Etma, and I come bouncing out the door with like sliding a shoe on. Okay. Hey, Wu. Hey, buddy. I walk where you guys. All right. Hey, all right. And I'll smack the shit out of your sword because it's like pointed sideways. Smack it into the wall and away from him. All right, buddy. And I'll slide in between you and him. Listen, we're going to church, my friend. And we are going to talk about Etma the entire time. Yupsy daisy. And I'll pick him up. All right. And I'll place him on my shoulder. Let us parade around the city, right into the church with the glory of Etma. Let's profess it to all, for all to hear. Yes, my friend?
Wait a minute. How do I even know you're not just saying this to get me to go with you? And Wu's gonna kind of shimmy his butt on your shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
There's a thing in my
pocket. So you can look at me.
No, I'm trying to I'm trying to get you to notice there's a item in my pocket. If you could grab that and then set me down and then place it in my hands, you can prove to me that you are actually interested in Etma.
Maybe. I'm curious. I will say I'm Etma curious. But this feels you, and I would like to listen.
Well, then you can prove to me that you're curious about Etma.
I'm walking down the stairs as he's talking to me. We're already outside.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, no, please tell me. No, I'm listening. Tell me. It's okay. I get the thing in your pocket. I place it in your hands. We're walking.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Can you grab it? Can you just grab it? And then set me down, and then you can prove to me that you're actually interested.
Why would they have to prove anything to you, my friend? You know that I am interested if I tell you.
Because
just like I know that
over your shoulder.
No. They had you tied up. I have you lifted up into the air for all to hear, to celebrate. Is this not good? As I'm walking, is this not a great thing? Please sing your song. Sing the songs, just as you were before. For all of us to hear, we would love it. Fill the streets with the songs and parables, the hymns of Etma's great battles. This city deserves that. Sing them.
Wu's kind of like in a conundrum right now because he really wants his friends, first and foremost, to convert before everyone else and their grandma converts. But Bao is definitely brought up a really good point.
Yes, I support you in your belief.
Wu actually stops talking and is just kind of thinking this through and mulling it over in his mind and battling his inner conflict back and forth while you guys are walking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'll just tell me when we get to the church. That's it, right where I'm going.
Yeah, that's the
yes.
EM's call or one of somebody else's because I can't see where we're going.
Yeah. Well, you can't. Yeah. Yes. Woo. Is this which way? Left, right to church? It's which one?
I don't know.
It's down the road that way.
Yes, all right. Let us go then. Okay. And you sang, what was the verses? Or chorus. You sing verses, I will sing chorus with you.
Who's gonna have an epiphany and he's gonna go, wait. I will convert. We will talk more about Etma first, but right now Etma has his eyes on Israfil, and I also have my eyes on Israfil. So please set me down, untie me, so that I can continue showing him in his own way the greatness of Etma.
Wait, okay. Sounds good. So I'm still walking. So I'll sit you down, and then the greatness. How would that play out, if you don't mind? I'll sit you down, and then you and Israfil. How do you show this greatness?
Well, Israfil won't listen to my words. He only responds
to
a fight. So,
sometimes this guy, it's hard for him to listen to words. I feel this. Yes.
No, this is why he'd be great for Etma. No challenge, no glory. and I accept that
Oh my-
challenge.
That is great thing about Yetma that I like. I like those truths. A challenge comes and you are tested, and then when you win, you can be happy that you have overcome challenge. And I like this. I like this.
For he shall not
Hey.
fear the clash of steel nor the shadow of death, for my hand shall be upon him. I know that Etma is guiding me in the right direction. Now put me down. And he's gonna squirm, just start like flailing.
Hey, Woo. I think you know that I'm not going to put you down. But I am going to take you to church. And I am going to listen to what you say. And I am going to enjoy what you say. And I am going to like it. And I'm going to sing the songs with you. But I am not going to put you down. Because I think maybe you want to be violent.
Well, if you're not going to release me, what choice do I have? And with that, is anybody in front of me? DM.
I think I'm walking ahead of everyone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed.
I would think that it's us, like, ahead of everyone, right?
Yeah. Like, I would be immediately behind.
Evan, Etma, your voice is muted, by the way. I see your mouth move on the...
Oh.
I seen your mouth move, but I did not hear you.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
say,
weird.
that's what I assumed is you were in front, and getting like looking back and being guided by.
I'm just gonna start firing Eldritch Blasts with the wiggles of my fingers in front of us.
Ooh. Interesting. How much of a... That's interesting. Okay. Sorry, my DM brain just started fucking... I just started opening tabs and like pulling. I go into my mind palace. I'm like flipping through all pulling the player's handbook and dungeon masters. I was like, oh, of course you can do anything, and yeah, of course I would try to allow him to do that. How hard would I make it?
What are the cause and effects?
I wouldn't make it impossible, of course, because I want them to succeed if he wants to succeed. But also the challenge. What is this? What is the effects of this? If I make it a DC 20, then and he succeeds. That must mean it's very, very impactful. I make it a DC 5. I mean, it's no big deal, right? That's like flipping a coin and catching it behind your back. So it's like not that cool.
Hilful, can you shoot an Eldritch Blast with just wiggling fingertips and,
Well, I mean, if you look at Sith alchemy,
he said
sorcery from the Old Republic books, there was a Sith witch that was
from an entirely different like genre.
Yeah. Well, that's where we draw their inspiration from, right? From different fantasy and sci-fi elements.
Yeah,
true.
Right? You're right. Hey, you're right. I'm sorry. I was kind of pigeonholing you and gatekeeping that.
All good.
My bad. That's on me. Hey, thank you for holding me accountable.
It's a healthy conversation.
That's true. Yes. I
mean, if you want to go with this from blood bending, like.
I know what I've seen traditionally is if a component of a spell has a semantic component or verbal, material, semantic components, right? Where you have to move, that the gestures are inhibited by being bound, right? So like if you can't move your hands, then it doesn't make it easy for you to do the thing. And so it's just a challenge to overcome. So then it would be they typically like, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But where does it say that?
Where does it say that? Oh my gosh. I'm in my mind palace. I'm like grabbing another book. But I can't see the pages. I can't
meme.
You have to have at least one hand free.
I mean, you said my arms were bound. You didn't say my hands.
I said you're down to your like knuckles. I said you can't move your thumbs or like your fingertips are like free, hanging, like poking out of the bottom of the rope. like that.
He's bound in a way that would make it difficult or impossible.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying? Okay.
Ooh.
Doesn't mean he's not trying. Like, trying to. He's got the ring, and they're trying to pull up the circle. It's just sparks, and they fall down.
Yeah. Technically works this way, but I'm curious.
I think is it Iron Man 3? He's like, and you guys are gonna. He's like tied up, and you're gonna regret it right now. And he's waiting for like a piece of the armor to fly through right now. And that's like
you do see him like aggressively moving his fingers. Give me just roll a d20.
Okay. So used to clicking things. I don't even know.
Just roll a d20.
I don't know how. There it is.
His modifier to either check I was thinking are both 0. So.
Oh, okay. Ooh, 14. If it's contested, the Israfil's ability to use the rope would be a great thing to contest against. If you're searching for something like that, Emma.
Well, Kirameki's the one that tied me up.
Or Kirameki, rather. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You needed an 18 to get the cast off.
Ooh. Okay.
But
close.
But yeah, it is. I guess it would be an Iron Man situation, right? No. Yeah. Like grunting as you see his fingers like flip forward. I don't know how that looks.
Okay. Hey. Are you? Hey. I like bounce him. hey. You're trying to be violent right now.
Do you have like a forehead vein?
Hey. You said I give you no choice. What are you speaking of? Violence is not the only choice, my friend. Tell me, and I am listening.
The only choice I have to get you to release me.
No, you could tell me right now. Sing the songs like before. And I will sing with you.
No.
Why not? So you choose them now as the I'm still walking.
Yeah.
Wait. The great chosen. Yetma himself sends down Valkyries riding on backs of dragons. At the glories that we have done together. Right? That you revealed him. And you would deny me the songs of Yetma in this moment that they ask for? This does not sound like you.
Woo's gonna start increasingly flailing, and he's gonna start kicking his legs.
Woo. And I'll bring Woo off of my shoulder, and I'll hold him like a child throwing a tantrum almost as we're walking. And I'll let him flail and kick. Woo, this does not sound. Woo, tell me, this does not sound like you.
As you approach a building with a doorway, like a giant halberds on both sides, like they're like carved into the like stone, like statue halberds.
Okay, here we are at the place with everybody who agrees with Woo, where where whatever he says is going to be taken at face value and believed as we walk in with him bound and tied.
Am I facing the building, or do you have me like facing your chest?
Facing me. Yeah, facing me still.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'd be like your head's here, and and I held you to where as you struggle against as you're struggling with yourself, I'm there with you. Here we are to help him. I
door and bang on it.
All right. If now would be the time for people who have very good words to use to explain the situation that looks very bad for the person that is part of,
You hear like a.
I would like to ready an action. I'd like to ready an action to I can't bonus action rage, so I can't do that. I can't rage. I'd like to ready an action to shield Wu from any violence that might happen because he's tied and bound, and I have him in my arms with my own body. So basically, I turn around and give him full cover if something pops off, since he doesn't have any control. Yeah.
The door like creaks open, and the Loxodon priest from earlier, or the day before,
We love this guy.
like wipes a crusty from his eye.
Sorry to disturb
with his
so late
elephant
in the
drum.
evening.
Yeah.
I'm
Huh?
sorry to disturb you so late in the evening, Great Flame, but we have a situation.
There's no situation here.
Well,
I'll turn Wu to face him. I'll turn Wu to face him so he can speak for himself.
like both of his eyes are closed. He's like, well, I mean, thanks for the promotion, but what's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. I'm trying to convert my friends here, and instead they attack me and tie me up. And I mean, no challenge, no glory, and I have done everything that I have can, but I am now currently stuck. Help me, brother.
There's no glory in tying someone up. Ugh.
Listen, if I had a choice, I wouldn't have.
Blessed is the warrior who fights not for bloodshed, but for righteousness.
Bao,
Honor and
if you
glory.
could just for a moment, and I'll gesture to like cover his mouth.
Yeah, I think maybe it is okay to hear what he says. We let him speak. I will not. I will let him speak for himself.
Very
His
well.
truth, the truth of this moment will be heard. His truth in this moment will be understood.
Long story short, we brought our other friend in here for tampering with materials that he shouldn't have the other day. I'm sure you remember.
When the earth is shaken and swords are drawn, he shall stand, for his heart is bound with truth.
Honor and glory.
And, our colleague here has decided to tamper with the same dark.
He is
entity.
cursed. He's cursed. He's cursed. He's bad curse.
Cursed. I'm not
Bad
cursed.
curse.
Again?
All of you are cursed.
Yes. Yeah, again. This is what, hey, my man. I say same thing in head. Like, what the hell, right? Thank you. Thank you.
I'm in.
I don't like this guy.
Let me get the flame.
Am I still being
Yeah.
carried?
Yeah, I turned you
Okay,
around
just
to
making
face
sure.
him, but I'm still
Okay.
holding you. I'll put your feet on the ground or whatever, but I have I have my hands around. I've got you grappled still, basically,
Right.
because you if something pops off, you can't.
you're good.
I'm keeping you safe. Yeah,
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know
being
which way I was
yeah.
facing, how to react.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, if I notice you're craning your neck or whatever, I'll turn to help you. Like I'm not, and whatnot. Like I'm, if you're like bow, and like wiggle your head that way. Oh, of course, yes, and I'll turn that way. Is this better? Wu? If you're like wiggling, you're like, oh yes, yeah, I'll scratch your face. Here is this here? Yeah, there you are. Here. These moths all over this town. I tell you, because the torchlight always, yes, open flame always, moths everywhere. Never seen anything like this.
We go inside.
Okay.
I think
He's
Bao hasn't been
Alright.
here yet, right?
I don't think so. He wasn't here with us last time.
Okay. Cool place.
As
This
you like
very
enter in,
big
it's
building.
it's like a massive, like, imagine like a Viking dining hall with like
Okay.
4 rows of tables all the way down, filling
Mm-hmm.
like the whole main floor. When there's like where like the Jarl would sit, there's like a pulpit.
A mix between a cathedral and a Viking dining hall kind of thing.
But instead of like Viking, it's like more of like Asian tables and like yeah.
Okay.
So kind of a mix of all that. There's statues of various warriors down the side and
what are they made of?
The pillars, like a marble. This is probably one of the most expensive buildings in the town. Yeah.
And you said the statues were almost like flying buttress. They were like the supports, so they're very tall.
Yeah, they are the supports.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Okay.
But yeah, there's still like hand foods on the tables. There's no like feast going on currently. And you see the Loxodon kind of like trotting to the back, goes into the back room as you guys enter.
Oh no, he said food on the table. Bao's gonna get sidetracked.
Yeah, there's some breads.
Yeah, it was
stuff like that. Finger foods.
Hey, BL can focus.
But the warriors of the Lamb shall overcome, cloth not in steel, by the light of the living one.
Yeah. Hey, woo, Eve question.
Yes.
It's like for anybody, or is it bread? Is this like this bread's just like for anybody?
Of course.
Yes.
We have to feed the warriors. Warriors cannot fight on an empty stomach.
No true words have ever been spoken, I tell you. Is it fresh? It looks fresh.
It should be.
Baked fresh
Not every
daily.
church is made the same.
Yeah, all bread should be fresh. Power, that is right. Preach.
What do we do with the
Preach,
bread
my
that's
brother.
not fresh?
Yeah, it should be gone because it has been eaten by all the people. Yeah. Eat it before it is no longer fresh. Waste not, want not.
After a few moments, Flame Zhao enters. He's like, you could tell he has like his nightgown on, but he has like his clergy robe just kind of like over it. You know, like the coat, kind of thing.
Like threw it on real quick.
Yeah. Again.
Hey, this guy.
Lets out a big sigh.
This is what I said. Yeah, I like this guy too. All right.
Maybe. Wait. I can't remember. Told him about the book.
Kind of, yeah.
Wu did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would have. We wouldn't have withheld information from the powers from his higher ups.
Maybe
I mean,
shouldn't.
I don't want to speak for legend.
Touch it anymore. Maybe we should just get rid of it.
Yes.
Trust me, that's my plan.
Yeah. Hello, I am Bao. You are a wise man.
I'll look back at Hiramaki and kind of.
You look right at the person who's holding it. Whoa, like, not cool, bro. Damn, like a little kid's like, did you get the cookies?
Back,
and they like look in a pocket.
You look back to Kirameki and he's not there.
Well, we did have it.
Blessed is the warrior who fights not for bloodshed, but for righteousness. Help me, Grandmaster Flame.
Honor and glory.
These heathens won't accept the word of Etma, and they have bound me and have tried to kill me.
All right, Wu. It is time for you to also tell him what you did just moments before now, as I asked you to lead me in song, honoring Etma and filling this city with its sounds and his glory. Tell him, did you allow this and guide me, or did you deny me? What is
My
it
focus
you did?
is not you at this time. My focus is Israfil. You can wait your turn.
You have been asked to speak on the truth of your actions in this home. Will you
the flame like reaches out his hand like to Wu. He's like, but the word of Etma is for everyone, not one at a time.
Who's gonna kind of like glare over at well, he can't see Bao, but he's like kind of glares over his shoulder, and then he looks back at the Great Flame and kind of sighs and says, "Yes, Your Holiness, but that is your job here. My job is to convert my friends, and I'm specifically working on Israfil, and Israfil has flat out refused and attacked me when I have tried to do this.
Hey,
Though his body
listen.
fall in battle,
What-
his soul shall rise to Etma, and I shall give him rest in the courts of his glory."
So I think, hey, does anybody want to let I want to let go of Will so he can talk with his friends here. Yes? We all want to stay inside, or maybe we could catch fresh air, right? I'm like looking at it, because I want to let him go,
Great Flame, if I wanted to take his life, it would have been forfeit by now. Look at the condition he's in. I've managed to heal up some of his wounds, but...
You don't know the challenges that I can throw upon you, Israfil. Do not undermine me.
I'll stick my hand on one of the wounds that didn't get healed up and press in.
I won't let you touch him. I'll stop you from that. No. No, Israfil, you have forgotten yourself as well. This is your friend. You have nothing to prove.
Obviously,
I will not
he's
let you hurt him.
Or I would have let him die on that floor. I chose to heal him.
The Flame says, "I'll handle this," and because as you're restrained, you just have him like set down in front right now, in front of you, or is he like how is Wu positioned?
However I'm asked to. Yeah, I guess he's facing I just have him in my arms. He's facing.
Bring him here.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. You're right there. Now again, it is if only what you would like to catch some fresh air outside, and as I let go of Wu, I'm like looking back at everybody who's here, who he's focused on you, Israfil. His goal is to be as soon as he gets let go, he's trying to hurt people. Huh? It's that's the innuendo I'm giving.
Wow.
Like, if anybody would like fresh air, and let the Great Flame do his job,
The main concern for Israfil is if he runs from the Great Flame during this period, so he's definitely not going to budge.
Yeah, hold him still for me, please.
I'm just gonna say, when you
Wu?
set Wu down, he doesn't go anywhere. I don't know if you've set me down yet. I've been waiting to.
I was actually I was okay, and I'll kind of gently. I can feel like the tension and release in your body and stuff. So okay.
He pulls the diamond out of his pocket. Sorry, finish what you're saying.
I would just say, "Hey, Wu, hey, it's going to be okay. Okay, it's going to be okay."
He kind of turns his head away from you.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll step back, and I'll wink at the Great Flame, and I'll look at Life. I'll give him a stern look.
I'm standing there, arms crossed, watching.
I look at Israfil, and I'm just saying, and I grab a roll as I'm walking backwards. And then I'll go to, I guess, Adder and Faye, and see if they kind of just, as I'm walking towards the door, to walk outside and let this be their moment. I'm just point at the door to see if they want to go outside.
I think Adder was gonna stay and watch, just to kind of observe what, again, like what he went through, kind of like a reflection situation for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like
Beefy.
something you do. I'm not gonna go all the way out, but I'm gonna stay close enough I can hear.
Okay.
It's gonna like go to like the back tables.
Yeah, just in case
Alright.
people need to go to sleep again.
Yes. And then I'll spread this for anybody. Right? And I'll just I'll grab from each bowl on each table that I walk by, just one from each bowl, and then I will go outside and wait. I'll sit on the stairs and kind of wait.
Okay. Flame Zhao walks up to you, Wu, and he says, though you do speak the truth, and you speak the glory, I think your methods might be a little influenced.
Great Flame, I've never felt so good. Don't do this. I have so much energy and charisma now. I could literally convert the whole world. If you take this away, I don't know who I will be anymore.
I can quit whenever I want.
I mean, you'll be you. With maybe a little more, another outlook, another view. And he holds like the diamond in his palm, and he like reaches up and touches like your forehead and begins quoting the vision of the last battle, chapter 2, 10 through 14. Then I beheld the great plain where the armies of the earth, or armies of Morta, or I guess it'd be Yuansu, armies of Yuansu gathered, shining in mail and fire, and a voice like thunder cried, "Who shall stand when the trumpets sound, the sky is split? Not the mighty in valor alone, but those whose hearts are tempered in glory. For even Valhalla shall tremble, and the feasting halls of the gods shall be tested by fire, but the warriors of Etma shall overcome, clothed not in steel, but in the light of Etma." And this like warm
glory
glow, and like almost like an aura of like flame kind of envelops you, and everyone else, they hear this like whole passage, and like to you it's almost super quick, and you see this picture in your mind for a second.
Just for flavor, the whole time that was going on, Wu closed his eyes and mouthed the words in the same way, like in synchronous with you.
I like that. You see that, but you see like the tentacles begin to burn away. And the next thing you're in the halls, and there's dragon serpents flying above, and you hear the clanging of battle, and roars of honor, and your eyes open, and you're in front of Zhao, and your rope has burned all away, and you feel like yourself again. But you do remember everything that happened.
I was hoping that was got it. Wu's gonna reach up and kind of like touch his eye and like wipe away some of the tears and kind of like look at it. He's gonna let out a heavy sigh. Close his fist.
Were you crying the whole time? The entire time, just like openly weeping? That's terrifying.
Not the whole time. It was more like a quick 2 seconds, like when I was having my visions and was getting freed from the curse. Like it was beautiful.
I thought it was part of the curse.
Like you're openly
weeping. Sorry.
Jeez. Totally. Yep. There went my moment. Just completely ruined. Touch face, wipe tear, look at tear, close fist, sigh. look up at the Great Flame, and I'm gonna bow my head. Thank you. Most hot one. I don't know how. I don't told you words aren't working well with me tonight. Just pretend it was something more whimsical, and who's gonna turn and go face Isra. He's gonna walk up to Israfil slowly, like almost kind of like how a dog does when he knows he messed up. Like very subdued, very careful.
How are you feeling?
Like myself again. Israfil, I don't know what came over me. That is not how we do things in the glory of Atma, and I owe you a great apology for all of my actions and for everything that I have said.
I'll extend my arm out for a handshake. Well, the brotherly arm shake, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my hand and wrap it around your forearm as well and give it a good squeeze. Not as strong as you, because I'm a warlock, not a beefy, buffy dude.
As you do that, I'll cast Cure Wounds on you as well.
Hell yeah. Thank you, brother.
Let's not tamper with things we don't understand.
In my defense, I didn't realize that it was that book. I'm not sure. I think it was just a long day, or if it was the alcohol. But I knew better, and I don't know why I opened that book. I don't know why I tested fate.
I'll pull him in, chest to chest. We must work together to get rid of this. And I'll let him go.
I agree, friend. And then Wu's gonna turn and walk over to Adder and Faye and also extend his apologies.
Apology accepted.
Yep.
Adder says, by the way,
Adder.
how was it for you? Just kind of trying to relate to your experience just now, because he went through it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, right.
But a day ago, 2 days ago.
How was what specifically? That's what we're asking Adder, by the way.
What did you see?
I think
I saw my grandpa again, like just curiosities getting the best of me.
I think it's been a long night. I don't really want to think about what I saw at the moment. It was pretty impactful. Is the best way I can describe it. I think we should all retire for the evening. And also, where's Bao?
I'm gonna gesture out towards the food. Like that's no surprise to everyone.
Well, unless Bao specifically shut the door, I imagine it's open, so you could at least be observant. I don't know.
No, Bao specifically. Well, yeah, I shut the door.
Well,
I think I've never seen the doors left open.
Okay.
Yeah, remember I went kinda, but I stayed where I could see them guys, but I could keep.
Yeah, I didn't know if Bao actually shut the door.
I don't think so.
Well, he just said he did, so.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to say, when you asked that, I was going to say you could also see him if you left it open, but.
Okay.
If not, then yeah. Faye gestures to the door.
He just grumbled, food. He was talking
If
about
you want
food.
to talk about this more later in private, I'd be happy to. But for now, I need to go see another friend and express my condolences. Who's going to turn and walk out the door to go find Bao?
You're
Bao,
just like
are you
sitting
still
on
out
a
here?
step, Bao. Mouthful of bread.
Oh, 1 second. Oh yeah, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that took a minute to do all that stuff, right? Did it take more than a minute to do what you guys did?
I'd say it took a couple of minutes because he
Yeah,
just
okay,
added
cool.
some
It would
more
just
talk
be-
everybody.
Only my stomach is full of bread then.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't take long to do that spell or anything.
Yeah, so Bao's I think you'll see Bao standing at the kind of the bottom of the steps. And he's got like his arms are kind of like up a little bit and like they're not crossed exactly, more so like just kind of he has them rested on his barrely stomach kind of thing, and just like he just kind of has his, and he's staring up at the sky, and looking at what's in the sky through the lights of the city, what he can see through the lights of the city, at what is in the sky right now.
Who's going to capture or look around and see him and walk over? Kind of the same way, like a hurt dog, knowing he messed up. And he's going to look up at the sky when he gets in front of you. It's a nice night.
Well, it is, do you think that maybe that you see the way over here, this cloud, it covers the stars.
The one that looks like Etma? No, I'm just kidding. He's going to smile while he looks at you.
He thought, yeah, maybe. I was thinking, good.
I can see that.
You see, well, it is what, at first I was in this city. I do not understand. Because the lights cover so many stars. But this cloud also covers stars. I'm never mad at cloud, But and then I think cloud covers stars, not mad. Lights cover stars, and I don't like. And then I think, maybe it means something. And then you walk up and stand beside me. Whoa, I'm sorry. Did you ask what I was thinking? It
No,
could mean
but
something.
what are you
Maybe.
thinking?
That's it. That's the entire. It's what I've been doing. Out here. Hey, what do you call this one? And I'll point to one of the stars.
That one?
Yes.
I won't lie to you, Bao. My astrology is not the best, but I don't think that particular star is a part of everything. But if you look over a couple stars to your right, you can actually see one of the Valkyries that belong to Etma. And she should look familiar.
I'll squint my eyes again like I did at the cloud. Okay. It looks like star to me. It looks like star to me still. What is constellation?
Anyway, I owe you an apology, friend. I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I touched that book, but I owe you an apology, and I just want to thank you for your help in getting my mind right. The way of Etma, that's not, yes, no challenge, no glory, but that's not how we do business.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do they not want to stab you anymore? Yes? Like, they are being, like, cool and shit?
Well, I hope not, but who knows? We never know what goes in the minds of others.
I feel like it's a safe assumption since I healed you, but...
Okay. Well... Yes. Hey, you do not need to apologize to me. Okay?
I appreciate
what
that.
did you do? Did you do something wrong to me? Did you do like you were bad to Baal? I don't remember you being bad to Baal.
I was gonna kind of look at you, puzzled, curious. All right, then keep your. No, just kidding. But
Did
just
you
gonna kind of
take
let
something? Wait, did you take something?
No, not at all.
Did you wrong me? Well then, what? I don't understand apology.
I wasn't acting myself, and I feel that I treated you harshly.
Oh. Well. Okay. It sounds like you need to apologize to you, not to Baal. Hell no.
That right.
Wait, these words remind Baal of how sometimes of the clouds cover the stars. And I'm not mad, remember, but the lights, and I am mad, which feels like, and then I say, maybe you apologize to you, feels, maybe there is something there.
That's very wise and profound, my friend. I'm gonna go and think on that. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes, a lesson here that we will be able to, that we both know. That's right. We both know the lesson. So, you don't know. We'll say it at the same time. I know the lesson. But you know the lesson.
We don't have to say it out loud. We'll just keep it close to our hearts.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, because we both know. Yeah. Bell. Especially yep. Bell. Yes.
Good night, Bell.
Oh. What? Or
then Wu's gonna turn and start walking back towards the end.
Oh no, that is okay. Alright, Bell. I think maybe you have to wait. Because you are walking same way, but he said goodbye. So you cannot walk with him. That is weird.
I think as he starts walking away, you'll hear the clanking of my armor as I'm slowly approaching you.
Yeah.
I'll put a hand on your shoulder. Bow. Thank you.
Yes.
As you see a soul and solemn tear come from my eye.
Oh shit, man! Hey, whoa, like, yes, what? What happened in there? Oh wait. Listen. Okay, maybe you are like stars in the cloud, and there are clouds that look like goats. Hey, and I'll pat you on the chest. And you don't have to not like the goods.
What? Just thank you for not letting me take his life. Is all I was trying to say. I don't think I could have bared losing another friend.
Yeah. It is weird, Israfil. It wasn't that. It was not the fighting. No. Not fight. You wanted to place your thumb inside his wound and feel his hurting.
I thought that was going to go somewhere else.
Was weak.
Yeah.
When he was
me
weak.
too. It's like,
Sorry.
You place your thumb inside his wound while he is weak. And you would make me help you. You would make him not be able to speak. It is not help. I'll pick him up. Whenever he's like stunned. What? Do you want me to? Hey, hold on a second. Would you like me to? Are you jealous that you were not on my shoulders? Is this it? Hold on now. And I'll like, in an almost childlike way. Wait a minute. Yeah, because I can.
Right? He's just so tired at this point.
All right, come here, buddy. I'll snatch you up then. Come. Oh, it's okay, Israfil. It's okay. I'll like bounce you around a little.
Just, could you put me down? I'm really tired.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanted to say thank you, and I'll start following behind, Wu.
Hey, he already said, how long do you wait? He said goodbye, good night, but we are walking to the same place.
I think he just needs to clear his head. Just don't be too close. Give him some space.
But we like said goodbye, but we parked in the same place. Like, that's weird.
Just give him about 20 paces. He'll be fine.
Okay. If he looks back at me and notices I'm walking same way, do I do gesture like wave or smile or say words, or do we pretend that we just do nothing? Pretend.
Whatever you.
We already said goodbye. I don't know. I don't know rules, man, my friend.
Let's just get home. Well, I guess not home, but back to the inn.
Home. Yeah. Home sounds nice. What do they call that one? As we're walking. What do you call that one?
You know, I haven't really studied the constellations from this angle. I couldn't really tell you.
Yes. In your home, do you look down like in the floor is like our sky?
That would be a DM question for me.
Can you say that again for me?
When you look down, is your floor, is your ground like our sky? Are you on top? Or is it above you? But you were close.
Where at?
The sky.
Basically our plane of existence, for
plane of light?
Yeah.
Heaven, basically. Heaven. Yeah. Whoa, that is crazy. Do you know that one?
I think there's some of that.
Whoa.
I imagine like floating islands and stuff like that, yeah.
mean, everything's kind of backwards here, so it's kind of hard for me to map it out exactly. Because if we look off the edge of where I'm from, it's like looking down towards the stars, not necessarily looking up towards them.
This is crazy. It's so then the black is a like a curtain or a rug
So it's still a planet.
in between us. No planet. What is? I don't know this word in common. Explain to me in common the complicated world that you live in, but only using simple words.
Like
Explain extremely complex philosophical and metaphysical existence, but only in very simple words.
I guess it would be like almost like a gas planet, but so it would be like floating islands and stuff. But like looking up, you still look up into the astral sea. Like looking down, you look into more clouds, kind of thing.
So the stars are different where he's at, but just because he's in a different place, kind of thing. Yeah,
Right.
These aren't your stars. This is not your night sky. Yeah.
Right. All right. That is correct. Makes me want to map out constellations now.
From which vantage point?
Morta, for sure.
I've got, there's a couple of cool tools I can send you. This is something I've done for a player who was a druid of the stars or whatever, and so we made constellations a part of their whole thing. There's some cool tools out there to help you do the fantasy constellations, and it's really fun.
What's Faye doing right now?
Twirling my hair.
Been kind of quiet. Just following him.
Yeah. We're all headed back to the inn, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy needs a long rest.
Yeah. I think we all need a rest after that.
Funnily enough, I'm still in mostly good shape thanks to my own healing.
Yeah. You just didn't get a prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah, so you guys make it back. Unless anybody's like doing anything specific.
I'm just gonna head on up to my room.
You may sleep and long rest. Woo.
Yeah.
You have a nightmare. And it is a nightmare of an endless battle. With, the thing you saw.
Long rest did not stick because of game pause, maybe?
Game isn't paused. I'll pause and unpause.
Okay. I was just saying because it didn't give me my spell slots. It gave me the health, but not my spell slots. Okay. Just not working. I'll manually do it.
Yeah, I think there's some more updates I need to do. It's been kind of running weird for me. Also, your species disappeared again. Things are being weird. Yeah.
Let's manually do everything. That's fine.
And this time, you see like the tentacles wrapping around the like fighting pits of like Valhalla, wrapping around the floating islands of Valhalla, crushing, breaking them in half. The Valkyrie and conflict, endless fight, and you're awakened, out of breath.
What time is it?
Morning. There's like light barely peeking through the window.
I guess I have some weird side effect, he says to himself. Who's gonna put his robes back on and go downstairs to get some refreshing water and some food. Also, I don't know if I did the long rest thing right. Because same thing. I had to put my spell slots back, and I don't know how this hit dice thing works with long rests.
When you hit the long rest button, it should just prompt you to use hit dice to heal.
Yep, I did that.
Okay.
And then I hit rest.
It would have healed you for a total of 10 hit points there for what you rolled.
Yep, I am full health, and I have 1 out of 5 hit dice, and I had to punch in my spell slots after I hit the rest button. I don't know if the hit dice go back to 5 from that, or
they do 1/3 hit dice recovery on long rests. So
okay, well, it didn't do that.
It didn't restore the one that I used, so that might be bugging too.
Yeah.
Well, you might be down to where you're using the one you're getting each time you long rest.
I mean, I don't know. I was at max, so.
I know there was a point where somehow everybody was magically at max. I think it was when we rebuilt the sheets. But
I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, yeah. Updates make things weird sometimes too.
No, I'm not cheating.
You're not. I had to put my slots back too.
I don't know why that's not working. It's like
just a few things to look at later. It is what
it is.
Hey,
but my spell stayed on.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody's woken to the aroma. After you catch your breath, you and like everyone else in your own rooms smell, the morning ham and sausage and
pancakes.
Yeah, cinnamon pancakes.
Hell yeah! Sounds so good right now.
I'm banging you.
Need to get a good song that's like when they go to the Shire, in Lord of the Rings. I need something like that for like a little cheerful, upbeat morning. Everything's good again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to find a song.
I agree.
Like that. But what do y'all do?
I need Adder because I want to talk to him about this dream.
Yep.
I think as I get ready for my day, I'm going to check on my little egg. I think it should be time to hatch. Trying to keep track of days. That's all we need is a dang snake on the trip. But anyway.
It's been Technically, it's only been like barely a week.
Okay. Well, then that'd be fine. I'll
But
just.
I mean, you can still check on it.
Yeah, I'm going to. And then I think after that, I'll close it up and
when you look at it, the shell is the red seems to be quite a bit brighter, more vibrant than the last time you opened it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. And then I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to go down, see about getting something to eat and drink. Food-wise. See if I can see what these guys are doing. I catch them down there.
Actually, I spent a good percentage of like when I first wake up, maybe an hour cleaning my armor from all the soot and scorch marks.
Huh?
And Woo's blood.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know you don't want my blood on your armor. Weird. Thought we were friends, brothers
You
in arms.
you be buffing it.
What does
Could
the Woo do?
I'm at a table, trying to rehydrate myself because I have lost a copious amount of blood, and I just woke up from a night terror, so copious amount of sweat. I'm eating some cinnamon pancakes, a lot of salted bacon for electrolytes,
Good
and
call.
I'm keeping my eye out for adder.
Maybe I'll grab put my order in, and I might just go sit at the table with him.
Shortly after, Adder comes running down. He like gets the table and like slams it down. Today's the day.
For what?
I get my armor. It's done. Well, at the end of the day.
Oh, that's exciting. I don't suppose you have had any nightmares recently, have you?
No.
No.
No, not really.
Who reaches into his pocket, pulls out this wolf head statue, sets it on the table. Are you telling the truth?
Of course.
Would you like to put that to the test? I haven't had a chance to use this yet, so I really would like to use it.
He puts his hand in.
Adder, you're the best. I really hope you're telling the truth. Adder, have you been having any nightmares lately?
I have not had any nightmares lately. Nothing happens.
I think this thing's busted and just hates me. Okay.
Sometimes
Thanks
I do
for-
have this dream where I have like this itch on my back and I just can't ever reach it.
Okay, Adder, thank you. And Woo's gonna put his wolf head statue away.
The whole dream, I can't reach it.
Wait. Are we telling about weird dreams? Okay. Like, all right. So,
Good morning, Bao.
okay, I have this crazy dream sometimes. I'll reach over and like grab food that's like sitting on. No, you're gonna. Oh, this bacon is great. Some more of this, please. I'll grab a piece of bacon off your plate. Is it like, and then all your teeth fall out of your head? Right? Anybody?
No, I don't have that one.
Nope, I don't have that one either. I was just curious. That's all. Nothing.
Yeah, me
Nothing
either.
here.
Because and you can eat, and you cannot eat, and all your favorite food is everywhere, but you cannot eat it because you have no teeth.
Who's gonna push
Ugh.
himself away from the table and stand up and take his tray of sorry, wrong atmosphere. Push himself away from the table, and he's gonna walk outside. And you can tell Woo's in deep thought about something
Ugh.
if you're paying attention to him.
think as Wu pushes away from the table, I'll be walking down the stairs with my freshly gleaming and super well polished armor.
Smoking a little
Spent the
bit.
morning like cleaning yourself up. Yeah.
Are you wearing your smoky armor?
You know what? Screw it. Why not?
Oh my
Screw it. Why not
gosh.
just terrify all people who like witness you? Yes, yeah.
You see the billowing smoke cloud, is like, but you see like the gleaming, shining of the fresh polish through, through the wafts of smoke.
Hey, Ether, what did I say? Oh, what? Oh, dang it. It's something I said, huh?
What did you say?
Is
You
yeah,
said a
it
few
was nothing.
things.
Yeah, not important.
Who's gonna head back to the church?
Okay.
Without a word?
What, did you come out and stop me? I just heard you were
No.
walking down the
I was
stairs and
yeah,
being all
as you stood up, I
badass.
was walking down the stairs. But no, I was just curious to see if you would interact at all.
I didn't see you.
Fair
But in
enough.
my mind, the stairs are like Chandler, and I don't know. Wasn't in my plane of view. Yeah, I haven't seen your smoky armor. I don't know anything about this.
Pretty sure you've seen him in it. You guys met before you guys crossed the ocean. You met back up with him, or would
I
you
had
take it off
changed
by
it
then?
I had changed it just before we went into the big combat in the city.
Oh,
Or
okay.
the port town. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, he probably hasn't seen it yet because I haven't worn it in a while.
You're tired of being so edgelord.
Or he's just trying to smoke everybody out. I don't know. Kind of what I thought.
How dare you say that about him? How dare you say he
Papers.
could ever grow tired of being an edgelord? like this is some act he's putting on. No, this is his true self.
He has
Right?
a trail of
we need some
sword
support.
marks in his wake everywhere he walks.
Birds, just birds falling out of trees behind him.
As a what is it? A bard following him singing like emo songs. Or like the Deftones.
Where are you?
I'm so sorry. Cannot sleep tonight.
Night.
I need somebody and always.
Well, we can do for copyright reasons.
Yeah, and that's all we can afford. Yeah, that's all we can
I was
afford.
gonna say, I don't think that was just under 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that's the wall.
This refill.
Something like that.
We get to pick up our stuff today.
You know, with all the commotion last night, I almost forgot about my sword. Thanks, Adder.
Good thing you got two.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
You had the warning one. The one you had like polished.
No, he attacked me with two of them.
Yeah, no, the Great Sword of Warn, or the Nodachi of Warning was the one I left at the shop, yeah. Because no one will ever touch the Nodachi that I have from Heiwa.
Did you sleep well, Faye?
Yeah. I'll just keep reading my book. I'm always got my nose in my book. Do you guys sleep? How'd everybody else sleep? Wu left, right?
What's a baby snake called?
Question.
Snakeling.
Snakeling, yeah. Oh.
A sneckle, I think. Snecklet.
A worm.
Oh, a snakelet, yeah. I slept like a snakelet.
I didn't know that was a thing. Learned something new today.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, that's what you guys get for
Yeah, whatever. You
not
just got
spending.
lucky.
That's what you get for not spending your adolescence alone reading the dictionary and encyclopedias. And what you guys probably did something stupid like play a sport or ride bikes with the neighborhood kids. Wow.
Here's what we're gonna do for today. Is it still kind of a downtime day?
Yeah.
Because people have to wait to go pick up their armor and their weapon. I guess I know what Wu's plan is. He's going to, I guess he's going to the church anyways.
He's the mind reader now. He just know everything
Yeah.
about me. Why don't
You
you just
said-
role
you
play
said
my
you-
character then?
You said you were going to the church.
No, he said you knew all about me.
If Bao has a day off, basically, what's Bao gonna do today? There's no plans to
things.
leave town today. Like, what would Bao do for a downtime activity?
Oh.
Probably go to the market and get more food.
He's got food here, but I guess he could venture. Maybe
Yeah, I mean,
ingredients, but
So many different foods to try.
Let's see. There are so many different foods to try. Yeah.
Fried salamander tail.
Yeah.
Salamander
So
tail.
I mean Bao hasn't nobody else in the party is doing something that is where they need help. So Bao finds himself without purpose.
Well,
And since he's
that's
not
sad.
needed, and then he goes and eats food and
His
waits
feelings?
to be. My feeling is I am hungry. This is feeling I give. No, Bao's at peace. Bao's not a trouble.
You made it
Bao's
sound
not
like he was like, "Oh, my friends left me and I have nothing to do anymore."
the
No.
Adder's gonna go,
There's no
spend
fires
the
to put
day kind of like training and practicing his yoken abilities and stuff. So he's gonna go to like either like one of the like sparring pits or something like that and go train.
You can come along with me because that's pretty much the idea that I had.
Okay.
I'll take him into one of the actual military training grounds with me as a guest.
I think I'll go back up to my room and just kind of chill for the day. Till it's lunchtime or something.
Bao will sit down I'll sit down at downstairs in the tavern at a table, and I'll pull out a small game of like a gridded, it's like stones, right? It's a grid pattern, and there's stones that have different colors on them. One's darker on one side, and then you can flip it over and it's like lighter on the other side. And he'll set them up in identical rows or whatever, and where it's a contest kind of game, and just eat food and wait. Just it's a common pastime. He can't hunt here. He has no need to feed anyone. There's no need for food. There's no need for, I don't know. Just sit and wait. I guess he'll try to enjoy city life maybe. He's not. Is this what people do? Like, he doesn't know how to be inside. Right? Know how to be part of a city, so you're just trying.
Bye.
These
He's just gonna basically go upstairs and keep resting.
Yeah, just chill out and read my book and kind of take a relaxing day.
I'm missing someone. One, two. No, Woo. Church.
Hirameki
That's what I was gonna say.
in the ether.
Watching all of us from above.
waiting to expose one of us to that fucking book again. Seems, it's like, is anybody else? It doesn't feel like an accident. Anybody else is like,
Hirameki tried to pass it off for someone to keep under, someone else keep it under their care.
Sorry. I didn't know it was that book.
How, like the necromantic motif on the front, the sheer size of it, the voices, like the whispered voices on the winds from deep within inside didn't give it away.
None of that happened when I touched it.
Or the big eyeball on it, right?
Yeah, the big eyeball that like opens up and like.
I need to. Somebody need to. You opened? Did you get text from it? I can't remember. Did you actually open it? I just off the top of my head,
my god!
I did open it.
That is not a thing you want to hear the DM ask you. Or yeah, you opened it, but did you actually look at the words? And did you? But yeah, I know you looked at the words, but did you read them? Like, there's a distinction between each one. Okay, cool. And how many of them? I was like, oh shit, this is terrifying. This book. Why do we have this?
Remember how far he got into his checks.
So I think I failed the first one, and then you sent me, "There's nothing in the world more important than me and my desires."
Oh, okay.
And that's
you failed touching it, basically.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure
I don't know.
The eye is what got him. If I remember.
Oh yeah, the eye. There's a series of checks to the book.
Yeah, I see that.
Anyway.
Yeah, we walked that one backwards, and I'm terrified now. Good thing Bao can't read.
I just had this crazy idea. You could play. What's the name of the game you got?
The game that I have?
Mm-hmm.
It is in common. There is no word for it in common. It is from my people.
You could play with Theodore.
Hey. All right. Yeah, I'll turn Theodore around. And I'll have him ask where you'd like to play.
Welcome back.
Hello.
But so I was collecting everybody's. I was collecting everybody's downtime, downtime ideas. So that's how we're gonna start the next session, though.
Nice.
We'll kind of go.
Yeah. Why did you face me? Like, why'd you ask me? Like, what would Bao like to do alone? It's like,
Well, you could go with anyone.
I
just want to know, like, what would a downtime activity be for Bao? Is what I was getting at. I was trying to figure out what.
Yeah, me too.
For the day.
Well, it's always. What was the thing? Yeah, and I was like, what does Bao do when he's alone? Bao's never been alone.
Throw rocks.
But that was a game that Bao played to keep the spirits of the people up, and as we were like braving the wilderness, right, and facing uncertainty. But now that we're like content and in a city, and it's, I don't know, Bao doesn't.
It's a little different now for you, huh? You weren't in the capital you weren't in the water capital very long.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. My dog is barking in his sleep.
I don't hear it.
No, we can't. Is it cute?
It's super cute. It's not like a
little feet going.
Nope, just growling and little muffled barks.
Oh man, good boy. Get him. I'll tell my dog that when she does it. I was like, get him.
I don't know what him.
That is where we will close it tonight, and we'll kind of go through these downtime activities next session. Thanks for hanging out,
What you can
guys.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
that was a great session.
Thanks, that man.
I had a blast.
I
Almost.
didn't have to decapitate Woo.
Yeah.
I got to use.
Have to, yeah.
I got to use 2
It's
of
like
my
you-
NPCs twice.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's cool.
you're welcome.
I'm really glad that you didn't have to shove your thumb inside an open wound and make him squirm, and has, I'm glad that, because that's what, I mean, the situation was really being pigeonholed down that angle, right?
Thanks everybody for watching. Oh, sorry.
No, you're
You can
good.
finish.
Go for it.
All right. Thanks everybody who's watching. We got a raid. That's cool. We got
Yeah.
another
Awesome.
follower today too.
Yeah,
Um,
nice. Yeah, the raid hit at a heavy moment.
Yeah. Got a curse removed. It's a big session. Next
Yeah.
stream is tomorrow. Gaming with Mama was,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
then me Wednesday playing World of Warcraft, and then Sins of the Past Thursday, and then Friday gaming with Mama Wolves.
Be double decker Thursday, right, Merkmeyer? Or no?
Oh, I guess maybe the new picture isn't posted. I was looking at last
Oh,
week's, I
okay.
guess. To be continued.
Yeah.
Let me check, because I'm in Merkmeyer chat too.
Yeah, this should be our game for Merkmeyer this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have 2 games Thursday,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure about. I won't be here Saturday again, or I won't be in Missouri again Saturday. Kids are coming up, so.
Soccer.
And I don't know if Spio is doing his morning session on Saturday yet or not, but I
I
think,
think so. I think so.
So a long week of stuff. So stay tuned for more things, and you can rewatch all our episodes on YouTube.
Yep.
And Revenge of the Fifth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I turned 34 yesterday.
Yep. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm
birthday.
older than you. Wow. I did not expect that.
It's always
You're-
been that way.
Clarence does a thing to somebody.
Yeah, it does something.
That's happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Dang,
You-
my
uh,
baby.
You know what we should do? We should get
You
like,
are.
a list
You've
of
always been the
birthdays.
youngest.
I legit thought Woo was younger. But
I get that a lot. It's my my skincare. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Legend Skincare. Emma, you definitely should follow it. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it real?
No.
Okay. I believe it.
No, I don't do anything. It's just genetics.
He is his mom's son for sure.
Yeah.
All
I don't know
right.
what that's supposed to mean.
I think she might
Because
have
I
been
believed it too.
Oh.
gullible.
Typically, by the way, being at the age you're like 34, they kind of all like. Did it feel the same as 33?
My knee hurts a little more than normal.
It's,
Wait till
you're like you woke up
35.
and you're like, God, you're like my knee. Oh, it must be my birthday.
Yeah.
Like my knee's been
Pretty
hurting all
much.
day and I don't remember why it hurt. Oh, it's my birthday. I'm a year older now. That's what it is. Pepto, like if you don't already have Tums in your bedside table,
Whoa! Why are you calling me out?
That's that whole.
Yes, I already
That's
got
that whole. That's that. Okay,
I
if
have
you
a bottle
didn't,
of
that's the
heartburn
hole in
medicine
your
right here on my desk too.
Yeah. It's okay. You've already hit that, but that's like the hole in your heart that it's like, why does my life not feel complete? Mid 30s.
Since I was
That's
like
what that you.
18.
But you're good there. You're good there.
Oh, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're anything on the news is gonna make you mad now, right? Like last year, you may have been like, "Oh, okay, interesting information," so that I can kind of come to an understanding in my own, thank you for telling me that. And not anymore, dude. I'm sorry. Now you're gonna anything that you hear, doesn't matter what it is, you're just gonna be mad about it.
34 is not that bad. 35 and up.
That's what happened.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
I'm telling
God,
you,
it's been
30
so
you
long,
just
I can't
starting to
remember.
feel it, and then 35, it's like, whoa.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Play
you're
the
gonna hear
outro?
a new song.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on.
You're gonna all of your favorite songs. You're gonna start hearing them in.
We're not taking a
elevators and
break,
grocery
but I'm
stores.
covering the screen and playing an outro. And thanks for hanging out, everybody. We love you. We'll see you next
Later,
time.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
時が来た心に勇気を胸に誓いを遠く輝く星の導きで共に進む仲間の絆風がささやく不安を乗せて雲の向こうに希望を見た涙は未来の力に変えて恐れ知らずに進むよ光と闇の境界線で僕らの運命が絡み合う継ぎ毛を握りしめる強さ信じ合う心が道を照らす瞳閉じれば感じるぬくもり思い出が背中を押してくれる未知の世界でも恐れない未来を開くための旅星空の下で誓ったこと流れ星に淡い願い仲間と共に